Hello, here's Marc again. Today I want to talk about my favorite way of cooking a piece of beef. I've got mine from our local butchers, Dopson's in Crowthorne. Nice family-run business, but you should always support your local butcher. And I got myself a beautiful little piece of sirloin. I prefer sirloin to fillet because it got just that little bit more flavor, I think. I quite like it when it has a bit of fat on it. But I'm going to take it off, and you will see in a bit why. So let's just take this off, trim this off. Right, here we go. And that bit here. But we'll keep that. A bit more here. Right. I always also like to trim a little bit off because I'm going to cook this sous vide. And the one thing with sous vide is you don't get gravy. So you need something to make your gravy. Make this a bit nicer here. Right, one beautiful piece of meat. Back in a sec, just quickly wash my hands. So sous vide basically means without the void. So basically what you need is a plastic bag like that. I like to put a bit of seasoning into it. You don't need a lot with this, but bruise a bit of rosemary. Right, another one either side. Take a bit of garlic and just roughly slice that. Not the ideal knife for that, but it'll do. This won't get cooked as such. Well, cooked, but it won't get fried. So we will take all that off before we do the final frying. Then a few peppercorns. You don't want to use ground pepper because when you then fry it in the end, that just gets burnt. So I like to put a little bit of good gluten-free vegetable stock powder in. Just for depth of flavor really, that'll do. Right, then definitely Tabasco sauce, not Tabasco. A little bit of Worcester sauce. That's also a good idea. You can basically do whatever you fancy. And right, that should do. And just to give a bit of extra oomph, I'll put a bit of liquid smoke in. Magic that, but you need to be careful. Don't use too much, because it can be a bit overpowering. And last not least, a glug of olive oil. Here we go. So that'll do. And in goes the meat. Here we go. Wash my hands again. And then you need to backpack it. You definitely need one of these, otherwise that's not gonna work. So line this up here. And there we go. So this is the actual sous vide. You can get these big boxes, self-contained. I quite like this, it stores away much more neatly. You just need a container that's big enough, a bit of water. This got a pump in it and a thermometer and a heating element all in one. And you just set it to the temperature you want. I don't think you can properly see it on the camera, but I've set it to 47 degrees Celsius. Bit of a metric man myself, sorry to the imperialists. And at the moment this is reading 18.9 degrees. So let's get this baby going and cover this with a bit of tin foil just to keep the heat in. Now, need to be prudent with energy consumption. And then you wait until it reaches the 47 degrees. Do not put it in before you reach the right temperature. So now we've reached the 47 degrees and in this goes. Voila. And then you can forget about it for about 4 or 5 hours. Well, I've been joking with my wife for ages that I wanted one of those sous vide machines. And she always said, well, where do you want to store it? And yeah, she had a point. But then she made a grave mistake. One night, Channel 5, The Gadget Show, I was doing something, I think in the kitchen, and she called me in and said, Marc, you've got to see this. This is much neater. Well, at the end of the show, she said, perhaps we should look into this and get one. Well, My answer to that was, it's ordered already. Anyway, so now we've been using this for a while. Let's go back to the cut-offs of meat. So the first thing I do, once you light the fire, is just take the fat that I cut off and render that out. So, and now take them out. This. Get them all out. Salt. They are a lovely little chest treat. The whole family loves them and fights me for them. And then fry off a bit of meat that I cut off. So just pour a bit off into a ramekin. Now that the meat is nicely browning, I'll add one chopped onion. Now that everything's nicely colored, let's turn the heat off for a minute and add a little bit of flour. Whoops, oh well, that'll be enough. And really combine this. There you go. And then add cider little by little. More. Another little trick is to make some stock every now and then. Let's do this differently. And create stock ice cubes, perfect for when you make gravy. I think for this one we will need about 2 of them. So let's get them out. 1 and 2. Perfect. And now let's get the heat back on. So this baby now had about 4 hours in here. It's time to take it out. Dry off the outside. Here we go. Switch this off. Cut this open. And word of warning, when it comes out, to start with, it's a little bit grey, but bear with me, it'll all be alright. So, take the meat out to dry it off. Don't want to waste any of that beautiful flavor. Right. Get rid of that. Dry it off. As I said, a little bit on the grey side. And just cover it in tin foil for now to keep it warm. So let's get this baby fried up. Bit of vegetable oil, good amount, and then the fat that I poured off the beef earlier. Let's not waste any of these beautiful beef flavors. And now wait until it's smoking hot. So I think I can see the smoke coming off it. So here goes nothing. Let's get this browned. Wow! Woohoo! And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, turn. And turn. And let it rest. And now let's assemble the final dish. Look at that baby. on eins. Oh, doesn't that just look beautiful? There we go. Let's give 2 to start with. And 1, 2. Then we've got here some beautiful Jersey Royals with fresh garden herbs and a knob of butter. Oh, gorgeous. Right. And some steamed broccoli. 1, 2. 3, 4. That'll do for now. Now to our gravy. And for decoration, to finish it all off, a beautiful French marigold. There you go. So, here you have it, a beautiful dish. Wouldn't you agree? See you soon. Bye.